Hello, Fantasy Baseball fans. It's time to have a look at the weekly Fantasy Stock Report. Here are the top 5 players that are headlining the bear market after the second week of the season. Number 5, J.J. Hardy. Advice? Buy. Hardy has struggled coming out of the gate early on in the season, and that's partially due to a back injury. Hardy has proven to be very durable over the last few seasons, so fantasy owners should not be too worried about him needing to shake off some early season rust. Hardy's in a contract year and should be motivated to have a big season, and a solid track record suggests a rebound is imminent. Number 4, Alan Craig. Advice? Buy. Craig has gotten off to an awful start this season, but he's perfectly capable of turning things around in an instant. This season is only 2 weeks old, and that means there's plenty of time for Craig to get going. Craig makes for an excellent buy low option now because his career numbers say he is way better than a slow start. Number 3, Miguel Cabrera. Advice? Of course, buy. Arguably the best hitter in the game is not living up to his reputation to start the season. Cabrera only has one multi-hit game so far this season, and it's starting to look like his days of being a Triple Crown threat are over. Perhaps Cabrera is missing the presence of fielder in the lineup. Perhaps Cabrera is still getting used to playing every day after his off-season hernia surgery. Or perhaps his struggles so far have something to do with the fact that he has been facing a lot of National League pitching early on. Whatever the reason for Cabrera's slow start, he is still one of the best players in baseball, and now it's possible to acquire him for a discount price. Number 2, Prince Fielder. Advice? Buy. If the old cliche is true and everything really is bigger in Texas, then Prince Fielder's bat is about to get ready to explode. It is possible things can get worse before they get better for Prince since his protection, Adrian Beltre, has been placed on the DL. But rest assured, they will get better. Fantasy owners should take advantage of the opportunity to acquire Fielder at a discount price before the Texas air heats up and home runs start flying in Arlington. And number 1, Billy Butler. Advice? Buy. Butler has gotten off to an atrocious start this season. In fact, his start has been so bad that he has dropped in nearly 10% of fantasy leagues. Butler's power numbers were down last season, and by now, fantasy owners should be aware of the fact that the Royals' hitting philosophies from last season focus more on getting base hits instead of home runs. Since Butler has followed up a down year with a slow start to the season, he is the best and probably easiest to acquire buy low candidate. Butler is a career .297 hitter that is good for 90 RBI, 75 runs to go along with at least 20 home runs this year. Now is a great time to buy one of baseball's most consistent hitters. Well, that wraps up the Week 2 Stock Watch. It is a buyer's market at the moment, and savvy fantasy owners will find a way to take advantage of this situation. For more details and information on the other players that cracked the top 10, visit thesupercommish.com. Thanks for watching.